后面我有。看没？这会儿。
Wow. That is a monster cat. Sounds kind of funny.
There's a being in. Wow.
Here he is, Mr. Monster Man. Probably the biggest calf we've had in a long, long time. He actually has been walking around for about an hour and a half. He just ate. Now he's shivering a little bit, so I put some nice sawdust in there for him. I would have left him with Mom, but he was trying to suck on her and she kept trying to kick him in the face. So rather than having him get hurt, they can see me holding this bottle, so they're getting excited. Rather than having him get hurt, I cleaned it out and put him in the cage. So I'll show you Mom. She is still standing. We let her lay down for a long time, about an hour and a half actually. We just got her up. I think she is going to clean, which sometimes they don't if you pull the calf, but we definitely had to help her. She never would have had that on her own. If she did, it would have been a lot of stress on her, and then she probably would have ended up having major issues anyway. But she's doing good. I took only enough milk out of her to feed the calf. She actually just started leaking, so it's not a bad thing. It won't hurt her to leak for a while. I did grease up her teats just to make sure she doesn't step on one when she lays down and gets up. Typically we would move the cow next to her, but we just put this cow next to her a while ago. Ever since we put them together, she's been doing much better as far as, like, I don't know, just eating, and she acts happier. So we're not gonna move her. She's not gonna hurt her. They've been laying down next to each other for about a week and a half now. They've been getting along really great. So we're just gonna leave them together since they seem to be friends. I have more calves to feed. I think the milk truck just showed up. We're very late this morning because of the big calf. And then we had a couple cows that were being really bad this morning as far as kicking the machines off, which is unusual. But I think it's because we were a little late getting started milking and they don't like being thrown off their schedule. So anyway, I'll get back to you guys when I have a spare minute, if that ever happens. I need to break out that gang feeder because it's getting to be a little much with the three of them there. Always have so many arms, right? That was only round one. Now we have to go warm up more milk. He's standing up now, so I thought I'd show you guys how big he really is. Look at the size of his head. Maybe you can get one there.
Oh, not tonight you can't, no.
Oh, you just cleaned it out for the
I
morning?
just cleaned it up for one.
Never mind.
You know,
Just went around with a really good quality first crop baleage bale, and the girls are absolutely loving it. It was actually a big one too, so I got quite a bit extra for them. And we did bring a bale inside because it's supposed to be in the negatives tonight, and that's the only way we can make them thaw out just a little bit. It's not too bad anyway, just the edges are frozen a little bit. But one of you asked if we rolled them around on the ground, if that would help, and we've tried that, and that doesn't really do much. The only thing that seems to help is bringing them in the night before, or the morning before, or whatever, and just leaving them for a while, and they thaw out a little bit, so it makes it easier to go around with them. But Brent is in the pump house right now trying to clean everything out, so in the morning we can actually take a link out of the barn cleaner. So we're not going to run that tonight, just to make there be a little extra weight on it to make it easier to actually get a link out. Also, mom and baby are both doing great. She's up tonight. She did clean, so I think they're both going to be okay. So see you guys in the morning. Oh, it's so foggy. It's like -3 outside, so the camera doesn't like it in here now. It's morning. Yay. First thing we're going to do is take that link out of the barn cleaner chain. And if you don't know what that means, it just means when you use a chain, it eventually stretches and it's too loose to it'll come off sometimes. So we just have to take one of the links that makes up the chain out to make it tighter. So that's why we left more manure in it. So it pulls on the chain more, so we have a better chance of getting a link out. It's fogging up again.
I don't know if I can get one. I don't think I can.
Might be able to. Looks pretty loose.
I don't think I can. No, I can't.
Scratch that, he doesn't think it's loose enough yet, so we're not going to take one out. Apparently this camera needs to warm up. I'm going to leave it in here. We've got the water running for the wash this morning. -3 outside, so let's see what it is in the milk room. 52, not bad. Alright, so we just went around with the bale, and while the bale and roller is warm, we're going to change the oil in it today. So I've got my 10 millimeter ratchet, which I think Brent said is the size. Now I just have to go get a container to catch the oil. I've got it parked so the back of it is uphill, so it should drain out pretty good. We'll just let that drain for a while we're milking. Go get the oil, which is in the shop, which is obviously cold, bring it in the milk room, let it warm up, and then we'll put some oil on that. I don't know if we're going to be greasing it today or not. We grease it pretty often, so I'm not really sure if we're going to be doing that, but it's definitely time for it to get an oil change. So I'm going to go get a jug to catch that used oil, because we'll obviously use it on something. I just cut the top off this milk jug. I think that should work. It doesn't hold a lot of oil, so that should be enough. Clean it out a little bit so it'll be ready when he comes back. I think one of the only things we've had to do to this was we did have to put new engine mounts on it. I don't know, I think that's what you call them, these little rubber things, because it was so floppy after a while because the old ones were just like all gone. So we did have to do that, but the engine has just had tune-ups and that's it. And it's 20 something years old, so it's pretty tough, but it's a Honda engine, so I guess they're pretty tough anyway. Flashlight. Guess I do have my phone. That'll work. So I'm pretty sure that that's where you check it. So I feel like where you drain it is on the back. Like, maybe it might be that one right there. milkweed. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it's this one. I don't really remember. I don't know. I don't remember which one is it. Huh? That one makes sense because it's got a hole under it.
Right here. That one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Here. Well, what the heck? Why did they put that post right there? Well, that's dumb. Should catch it right there.
Is it bigger than 10 millimeter? I guess it is. Oh yeah. Way
Definitely.
bigger.
I'll go grab. Here. Flashlight. So, grab this. $13. So it's 12.
Yes, 12.
And my jug is not catching it. Oh yeah, it is. Pretty black.
Yeah. Put this right here. Yeah. Where's the filler? You should take the filler cap.
It's over here.
Yeah, take that off. That'll let the air in it. Yeah, there we go. Just set that down there somewhere. Leave that wrench right there, okay?
Put it up here so we don't lose it.
I'll just get a portable. I think this one on the shot, but
The fans just shut off, so it's eerily quiet in here. Just took the tires off Brent's truck and we're waiting for the cattle dealer to come pick up a calf so that we can go take his rims and tires to the shop so they can have new tires put on, and then we have to pick up a couple things up, and I want to talk to you guys on the way there. So all right, so we're finally at the tire shop. The cattle dealer came. We did pick up that calf, so I'm glad he remembered, because we did tell him last week. We didn't call him this week to tell him we had one because we told him last week. We were just hoping he remembered, and he did. So he picked up that calf, and we have another one, the big one that you guys saw us pull out to go next week. So he's gonna come back next week. Brent is just in, I guess, telling them he left his tires here. He does a lot of business with them, so they're always really, really accommodating for him, which is nice since it's like one town over, or two towns. I don't know. I'm not making any sense this morning. A couple things I wanted to catch you guys up on. So the cattle dealer actually brought a check for the last calf. Usually we have to wait for it to come in the mail, but if he knows he's coming back to pick up another calf, he'll just bring it and give it to Brent, which is really nice of him because then you get it a lot quicker. So the last calf that we shipped would have been a Jersey. She was from our Jersey Hereford cross, so she would have been a Jersey Hereford Dutch belted, and she wasn't very big, and she was about a week old, I'd say. She was really good condition, just not very big, really lively. She ended up clearing $875, which I just think is crazy, because 2 or 3 years ago, you couldn't have gotten $100 for that calf, and it just went for $900 and something. After the commission and the trucking and everything was taken out, we got $875. My heater is really annoying. I had to set you guys down because my arm hurt. So the other things I wanted to catch you up on is, maybe you were wondering why we ended up pulling that calf out of the cow. So she was taking a really, really long time to progress at all. So that's how we kind of knew something was wrong. Once she finally did get the feet out a little bit, I obviously went over it with the sleeve and I checked to make sure that the head and the front feet were there so that it wasn't breech or anything, or it just could have been messed up. The head could have been sideways or something. So I checked and the calf was coming good, but when I grabbed, I could feel the head and the legs, they were massive. So we knew right away, but we were probably gonna have to pull it because she wasn't gonna have that on her own, at least not easily. It would have done a lot more damage to her to just let her do that herself. So that is why we ended up pulling it. You guys only saw a little bit of it. It actually took us, I'll have to check the video, but I'm pretty sure it took us well over a half an hour of pulling just to get that calf out because it was so big. She didn't tear at all. She didn't have milk fever, so it was definitely the best case scenario for a smaller size Holstein to have a 100+ pound calf. He's definitely well over 100 pounds. Obviously you want to avoid having calves that size at all costs. That's actually why we stopped artificial breeding, because all of our calves were that size and it was getting to be ridiculous. It didn't matter what bulls we bred with, they were just huge calves that if you had a heifer have them, it would just ruin them. So that's why we got away from that and started breeding with our own dairy bulls, and then we kind of started crossbreeding cows, and that worked really good, so we stuck with that. And then we started breeding with a Hereford bull to make a little bit of extra income since we weren't raising the calves anyway. That became a huge thing worldwide that we weren't really expecting. Everybody kind of made fun of us 5 or 6 years back when we were breeding with a beef bull.
I gotta go get a...
You gotta get a...
pigtail or...
like a...
lamp holder.
Light hookup?
Yeah, for the milking.
Because the one behind the tank, which is how you see the back of the tank and read the milk temperature.
I think I'll get a lamp holder.
You right? Okay.
You know, it'll look better, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah.
We gotta start cleaning up the milk room for milk inspector.
Yeah, the milk inspector's supposed to be coming this month sometime. But yeah, there's no light behind the tank now, and that's really annoying when you're trying to see at night what temperature the milk is. Wow. Ooh. Bad day for them.
That looks like a little turtle.
Guess they just go that hard. What do you want it on? Whoa. Just hit me in the face.
Okay. I go up one color. Maybe two. How many outside?
3.
Okay, yeah. I'll let you do the test.
Oh, I get to do this.
You know.
Oh, we gotta set it down.
Yeah.
That would help.
Okay. Try that too.
I can do them a little.
Why don't you just put it on 2 and then
Yeah, I can do them a little, so.
just put it on 2 and call it good. That's what I would do.
Well.
What?
Is that what I was on?
No, you're on like 1, weren't you?
Oh, I thought I moved it up to 2.
No, I don't think so.
They're not moving anyway.
Well, they're good looking tires.
Yep. Better than the flat one.
Yeah.
There's that.
Whoop. Gotta put this on.
Oh, right. I feel like I did that last time too.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, that works good. Perfect. Do that bottom one again first. I know. Two more. Keep coming. Keep coming. Okay, raise it up here. Back her up. You got it. Yep, right there. Perfect. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, you can take it out. Okay, you got it.
We had to do it with a hand one when we started because the other one was too cold. The battery was cold and it wouldn't work.
Ride with me.
It is the next night. If you can hear that noise, maybe you can't, but if you can hear that noise, Brent is outside plowing with the skid steer because we actually did get a little bit more snow, which I was hoping we wouldn't, but we're bound to, I guess. So he's out doing that. I'm getting all the inside chores done. We're just about ready to start milking, except I do have to feed a couple more calves. That is the story for next video, because we actually have 8 now, so 7 of them are bottle calves and 3 of them are newborns, and I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Anyway, yesterday we did get the new oil put in the bale unroller, and that is working well. Had a calf last night, I guess, but we didn't have to assist her. So yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm getting my, oh, we did get the stuff for the light that goes behind the tank. We got everything that we needed for that. So we're gonna hook that up in the next couple of days. It warmed up a lot. It's actually in the low 30s today, so we let the heifers outside onto the pad. They were running around and jumping and playing in the snow tonight, so that was kind of fun to watch them have a good time outside. Hopefully tomorrow the cows will be able to go outside. Try to clean out the free stall. If we can't, it's not really a huge deal because it's a lot of good traction for them. It's not slippery out there or anything, but we would like to get it cleaned up while we can, because obviously it's just January. It could get cold again and we might not have a chance to do it until February. Usually like 2 weeks into February, 2 weeks into February, it usually starts to warm up around here, usually. So we don't really have that far to go before it starts being spring-like, but every year is different, so this could be the worst winter we've had in a long time, who knows. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Next week is looking like it should be in the 30s, so we'll should be doing more stuff outside, which I'm really excited about. I gotta go let Brent inside, so if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and comment down below. Keep it real, keep farming, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.